Hello, it's Carmen with Cherished Legacies and the Well Chronicled Life, and this is the last for now in the series of genealogy and preserving all that hard work and documents in forever. And so the next place that I look for information and documents is Ancestry and Family Search. And so I just wanted to touch on step by step that process. If I go to my family tree and click on Joe John Maxton, I want you to first, I want to just notice something. In this one, he's at Maxton. In Family Search, he's Marshall. And I still haven't figured out which is correct. So I just want to point that out because there is so much misinformation in these places. Do not take them as correct. And so one example of that is in the newest here, if you clicked on this, I was really excited. I said, oh, there's a census I don't have yet. And then I looked at it, I opened it, and it's a different father. Actually, Margaret's the middle name, but none of these other names. So this is not, it's sort of in the same area, but not the time, the age was okay, but basically this is not him. So I would say no. And that comes off of this. Also, I don't think this is correct. I'm gonna look a little bit more into that one before. But if I go into accepted, I want to go through here and make sure I have all of these. And I do, but I'm just going to show you what I would do if I didn't. I'm going to walk you through this process. And even though I have this one, so this is a 1900 census, and you will see this. It is in Ancestry. This is Ancestry. And it is in Family Search. I'm going to show you in both, but I'm just going to kind of, it doesn't matter where you go, but it's a little slightly different how it works. So I'm going to come and click on this document, and this is the information that I do want at some point. But for now, I'm going to click on here again, the picture. And then up here for Ancestry, they have this. So I can save to my person's tree. I've already done that, so I don't need to do that. I'm going to save it to my computer. And it's going to download to my computer so that this document is now there. Then I'm going to come back over here. And this one I have to do two things to. So I need the source information. You can decide how much of this you really want. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste it. Here it is, but I'm going to pretend I don't have it in here. So I'm going to upload. There it is. This census. I'm going to end the description. I'm going to put the source first. And then I can just, and then I'm going to come here and I'm going to put Cox, Joe, John, M. Dot. I'm going to put he's the head of the household. So if he was a child here, I would put his dad's name, but he's the head of the household. So he goes into this one. And this one is 1900 census. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the date. And I try to go in here and find the date it was actually done in. So it looks like June 18th of 1900. So I'm going to come on here and I'm going to 1900. Way back here. 1900 June the 18th. Apply. So then the date's right. I need to fix that. The next thing I need before I close this, I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to go to the details and I'm going to copy and paste all these details. You can decide if you want these details before or after the source. I think I'm just going to add it right here before. And you can see these are all the details because I can't read this. So this helps me read what is in this document. Sometimes you can see right here, that it doesn't copy exactly right. So I'm going to come here and fix that. And then I want to put a line or two between the source. And there we go. I am done with that. Okay, and I'm done. So I will be done with that document. So just so you can look at the differences, this is FamilySearch. I'm going to go to his documents. I'm going to go to, I could either right here on the right-hand side, you see all this information. I could go to source documents here, or I can click on him. You can see he's Marshall here. It's very interesting. One says Marshall, one says Maxton. I have to figure that out. And then I go to source documents. And then I'm going to come down and go to this document. I'm going to view the original. For this one, there's a little download button. And I can either decide to download this as a PDF or a JPEG. I probably would do the PDF with the highlights. And then I would do the same. Not sure why I did that, but I would do the same thing as I did. I would upload it and then I would copy all this information here. And I would copy the source document of where this came from. And that's all I have for today. So hopefully that will help you out. And I will talk to you next time. Thanks.